City, and now he's gone.
No, I didn't think they were a championship caliber team with Gordon Hayward. I thought they were intriguing. I thought they would mount a reasonable challenge against Cleveland, but I didn't think they were going to be able to overtake Cleveland in the East.
Yeah.
Come playoff time. I think losing Hayward certainly changes the trajectory of their season.
My wife Lakita is a super Spurs fan. Started out with Tim Duncan. She's a casual fan on this show, but she loves the Spurs. It was because of Tim Duncan, but to her credit, even with him retired, she's always screaming, Spurs, Spurs, Spurs. The Spurs are like the Patriots. They're always in the conversation as a contender for a championship year after year after year after year. What are your thoughts on the Spurs for 2017-2018?
Well, look, and I would love to know the psychology behind Spurs fans and Tim Duncan. Was it the bad genes, the bad haircuts, or is it just about him being one of the all-time greatest, players in the league and arguably the best power forward ever to play? I don't know what the love affair is for people with Tim Duncan in the Spurs, because they're white bread in a bakery filled with exotic, breads. Plain Jane, they're very formulaic in terms of how they go about their business. But, man, they are always there for this.
Always.
The team compete at the elite level for as long as they have. And now to do it after Tim Duncan is gone tells you that as much as it was about the big fundamental, it was about the structure they built around it. And I think Kawhi Leonard's injury, certainly him not being available at the start of the season, makes you wonder how good are they going to be, in this situation when you don't have your bellwether player, your guy who's toting the load for you and your franchise player. But this is the Spurs. We've doubted them before, and we always get smacked down when we doubt them. We always assume the conversation goes on without them, and it doesn't. So I expect them to be in the mix in the West. They didn't make the kind of moves that Houston, that Oklahoma City.
Right.
But I think they're going to be there, and I think I put them in the same category right now in terms of where they fit in the Western Conference picture as Oklahoma City, Houston, and everybody else chasing the Warriors. They're right in that next tier. When they're healthy, come playoff time, they got the best coach in the business.
Right.
They got the best culture in the business.
Right.
Best winning culture in basketball. You'd be a fool to overlook San Antonio.
She loves to hear all that stuff that you just spit right there about those Spurs. I mean, it's just Spurs, 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 and I get it. So, and they are the model of consistency in the NBA. Now I want to switch gears. I'm staying in the West. Lonzo Ball. He's the most hyped rookie since LeBron James to come into the league. What do you think about him this year? And then, as members of the media, why do we keep sticking a mic in front of his father's face?
Look, first and foremost, the kid's a talent, and he needs time to polish his game, mature, get stronger. I think the talent is obvious. Magic Johnson's judgment about who can and cannot play this game should be held in the highest regard.
Right.
And if Magic was convinced, I'm certainly convinced that Lonzo Ball was worth the number 2 pick in the draft. Hometown kid going to one of the flagship franchises in all of sports. It just made sense on so many levels. As for his dad, as for LeVar Ball, who, as a father, I got a lot of respect for him being a presence. I'm not giving him credit for being present in his kid's life. I'm giving him credit for being a presence, and being a guy who's, making moves and influencing his son's lives. That's to be praised.
Absolutely.
But I don't blame him for these microphones that keep getting stuck in his face. I blame us. I blame the media.
Me too.
In our train wreck, TMZ culture for loving to get his reaction to every little thing. And we've made him, a factor in this thing. The easiest way to exclude him from this whole process is just stop sticking cameras and mics in his face. No other player in the league cares what LeVar Ball thinks. They're going to go out there and go after Lonzo Ball. They're going to compete with Lonzo. They're not competing with his dad. They're not competing with the big baller brand and all this other stuff, which is marketing genius on LeVar Ball's part. I give him credit.
Me too.
Any benefits he reaps from all of this is on him, and he's the one that's got to be able to live with his decisions and his message. He's following the Kardashian mold.
Yes.
I hear people praising the Kardashian family all the time for betting on themselves, betting on their own brand, and cashing in the way they did. If Lonzo Ball is going to be a superstar and his dad wants to cash in on that, that's up to them. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the way they've done it, the way that LeVar Ball has done it, but it's hard to argue with his results.
Closing out here, everyone and their mama is picking Cavs and Warriors Part 4. I think so, and I'm guessing that that's your pick too. I've heard Barkley say the regular season means nothing. We all know who it's going to be. As a historian, I kind of want to see it, but I get how others might feel if it is the same two teams that get in the finals. What's your thoughts?
Well, I don't know that the regular season means nothing. I think that's a strong statement for anybody to make. You got to get there. So anything could go wrong. An injury, somebody else rising up and outplaying one of these two teams could interrupt, what seems like the status quo the past 2 years in terms of who plays for a championship. I love the best of the best battling it out and playing for a championship. To me, in any sport, in anything, you want to see the best of the very best go at it. But they got to earn it. They got to go out and improve it throughout the course of a season, throughout the course of a playoffs, which is a second season and a totally different monster, than when you're playing out the 82-game season.
Right.
The Cavaliers and the Warriors have no right to get back there. And you look around the league and see who's playing well, see who's decided to accept that challenge. We might not get them both back in the finals. Maybe we get one of them. Maybe we don't get either one of them. But either way, I'm looking forward to it because I'm always up for the reality TV quality that is sports and who's capable of rising to the occasion and claiming that championship.
Sekou Smith, senior analyst for NBA TV and NBA.com. Thank you so much for joining us on Married to the Game.
No doubt, Roy. Thank you, man.
So when you hear that music that we're going to go to our HBCU segment.
All day.
And we've been showcasing some first-class black college games this season.
All day.
This trend continues now with the McDonald's Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola. SWAC action. Alabama State versus Alabama A&M.
What you know about me?
Saturday, October 28th, 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Legion Field, Birmingham, Alabama.
In the house.
Now, this is like the Iron Bowl of HBCUs. The Iron Bowl is Auburn, Alabama. That in-state rivalry where when at the moment of birth, you pick a side is chosen for you. If you sometimes
right.
you may have the free will to pick. But
right.
for most people, I'm either Alabama State Hornet or I'm Alabama A&M Bulldog.
Like, pick your side, dog. Pick your side.
This isn't just a game. It's an event. It's got it all. Parade, concert, step show, tailgating, comedy show, alumni functions.
This is an event. This is
gotta be there next year.
This is where they lay down the blueprint of what it's supposed to be.
We gotta go.
What I'm saying?
We gotta get next year. We're gonna be there because it's just a straight shot.
Straight shot down.
On Interstate 20 going westbound, hit you in the Birmingham.
I'm telling you, and when you get in the mist, I know you went to Johnson C. Smith. I get it.
Right.
But y'all were like pre-K compared to what the HBCU stuff, like Birmingham's type that. And come on. And I'm born and raised in the SWAC like that though.
But you've never been to the Magic City Classic.
Yes, I have. See, you better know better. You better know better.
Okay, well then you've been to the Magic.
Better.
Okay.
I grew up with that.
You grew up in the SWAC area, but that doesn't mean that you've been to the Magic City Classic.
All day? I mean, come on. Who go grow up in the SWAC area and not go to Magic City Classic? You got to check your SWAC history.
Okay, well.
Come on, man.
The history, then you ought to know that the history always presents itself with a great entertainment lineup.
Yes.
And this year.
Wait. Let me do the honor.
Okay.
This year, what you know about me? T.I. is gonna headline, but
he's doing the post-game concert.
He's gonna do the post-game concert.
But see, it's a whole week long of events.
But wait,
Thursday through Saturday.
But I think we need to, before I go any further, we got to give the respect where it's due. Let's talk about who the brand ambassador is gonna be. Come on, all day, Ricky Smiley.
Yeah, Ricky Smiley.
You gotta give it up to him. And being the fact that he got a new book coming out, you gotta go ahead and, say that. So y'all check that out. He is gonna be throwing it down. And for, being the fact that he's from Birmingham, that just makes it all more special. And then
absolutely.
He is funny.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then they got Jennifer Holliday, Ruben Studdard, American Idol's Ruben Studdard. I think he went to Alabama A&M. Bo Bice.
Oh,
That's another American Idol guy.
Whoa.
He's from Alabama. See, it's culturally accepting for everybody here at it's an HBCU event.
Yeah.
But if Bo Bice is going to be there, he knows what's up. He knows where the flavor is.
We talking about T.I. though.
Do or Die, Lil Scrappy, Trinidad Cardona.
Yes.
That's just some of the people that are going to be performing.
Just a few. And wait. Funny Man is going to be there. Now, you know I'm all about my Instagram, social media, YouTube, comedians. But this fella is Funny Man is funny. He's really, truly a funny man. No pun intended. Well, wait. No, that's funny. So, pun intended.
There you go.
Because I can be funny.
They got a parade with both schools' bands.
It's going to be out.
The local high school bands are going to perform too. That's early in the morning. I wouldn't get up for that because I know a lot of people are going to be partying hard from Friday night. So if you get up for the parade, you're a trooper.
No, if you see, so you wouldn't get up for the parade. I forgot.
Maybe.
You that.
No, but I love parades.
What is that thing? Were you at the CI something? That
CIAA.
We swag.
But black college parades and things that's everywhere. There's no
but if
like.
you don't get up for the parade, you're not really swag though.
Now for the football info.
All right.
Because the classic dates back to 1940.
I really want to go back.
Alabama State won that game 24-6. But A&M won it last year 42-41, and A&M leads the all-time series 39-33, and 3 ties in that series. Well, Alabama A&M is 3-4 this year, and they're coming off of a 49-14 win last week against Mississippi Valley State. Alabama A&M is 3-4 in the year, and they're coming off of a 49-14 win last week against Mississippi Valley State. By the way, A&M beat UAPB back on September 30th, 27-14.
But we don't live in the past. So
but we're talking about SWAC news, and that's what you were harping on earlier. So I just want to just keep that going.
But will we have this type of energy? What about Jay?
Yes, we will.
No.
The Alabama A&M Bulldogs, they're tied for first place in the East Division with Alcorn State at 3-1 in SWAC play. Now A&M, the defense is really what's carrying them, and their defensive standouts. The beefy guys up front, the defensive linemen, Vernon Milan and Uric Bethune. They're both tied for second in the SWAC in sacks.
To be quite honest, everybody's going to really be there for the entertainment and not for the game. So maybe we should go back and talk about entertainment.
No, because it's everything. It's not just the game. It's not just the entertainment.
I understand.
It's all things involved. It's serious. See, as the casual fan, you need to know certain states, football trumps everything. So Alabama is one of them.
Okay.
This right here, as I said,
it's serious.
It's serious.
Like in
it's
Texas.
The black college version of the Iron Bowl.
Okay.
This game
I guess
right
I'm
here.
Still casual.
You are because
still
listen
casual.
here. This right here, the winner has bragging rights for the next 364 days. You see them in the parking lot. You see them at church. You see them in the office. Got that edge up on them, and they're not going to let that down.
Well, thank you for educating me.
Now, Alabama State, the Hornets. Hard times for Alabama State. They started out 0-5, and that led to the firing of their head coach, Brian Jenkins. But Donald Hill Ely took over. They got their first win last week against Texas Southern, 23-16. With that said, who you got in the game?
Halftime show.
You take the halftime show. I'm taking Alabama A&M. Now, we got an all-out blitz for this game. Deanna Reed, she's the event manager with Bruno Event Team, shares all the entertainment details with us. And we also got some commentary from grads of both schools sounding off on their alma mater. Hey, what's up, D. Reed, event manager, Bruno Event Team. Thank you so much for joining us on Married to the Game.
Yeah, thanks so much, Roy, for having me. I'm so excited to be on.
I am too, and it's McDonald's Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola. It's a staple in the state of Alabama, of course, in the city of Birmingham. Now, this game, it has something for all age groups. What is it about it that it's so accommodating for people like myself who are diehard football enthusiasts, and then like my wife Lakita, who's the casual fan? She really just cares about the parades and the tailgate party and the good grub.
I know, right? Okay, that's a great question. And I would honestly say that I would kind of fall in that category with your wife. And that's the beautiful thing about the McDonald's Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola because there is something in it for everyone. I mean, when you think about on Thursday, we have our reception and classic kickoff. So maybe you're not into football, but if you're Greek, we're having an alumni show that's happening.